Today I'm going to share with you how to make the most creamy, wonderful tasting fudge pie you will ever eat. So stay tuned, let's get started. The first thing we do is wash our hands. On this one I'm turning the excess pie crust underneath. And this is a Kroger pie crust, the kind that comes in a roll. You can make your own pie crust if you like, but I don't put myself through that. I just use these from Kroger. They're inexpensive and they taste delicious. They're flaky and they cook up really well. They work out great with this pie. We're going to be making the best ever creamy fudge pie. And once you get your crust fluted like this, scoot it out to the edges good, and then we'll take our fork and we'll poke it just a little bit. Now this one, we're going to put our ingredients in this one raw, and it will cook as the pie cooks. All right, now what we do is we add 2 cups of sugar. I have everything measured out here. 2 cups of granulated sugar. 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, and a ½ cup of cocoa. We're mixing our dry ingredients together first. We'll make sure that they're mixed really well. Good. So I think you'll like it. I know our grandkids, this is their favorite. Anytime I cook a meal, I have to have the fudge pie. So we've got our dry ingredients here, all mixed. Now we're going to add 1½ actually I'm using 1 1/4 cups of softened or nearly melted butter. And we want to mix that up well. We have our oven preheated to 350 degrees. And this pie will cook, this is a deep dish pie, so it will cook for about 55 to 60 minutes. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And 4 eggs, 4 whole eggs. Now I want to give you a secret about your eggs, a tip. When you're cracking your eggs, there's 2 ways to do it. You can do it like this to separate, if you need to separate for your meringues, which we don't need to here. But the thing about it is, you need to break each individual into the bowl. You don't want to get shells in your pie. So we do this. Now, if I were doing this for meringue pie, I could actually separate it using my hands like that. But the main thing is when you're putting more than 1 egg into your mixture, you need to crack them separately and put them right over into your mixture, so you make sure you don't have any of the shells in your pie, because that would not be good. So we're going to stir this up well. You don't have to use a mixer with this. You just stir it really well. Make sure it's all blended. And once your filling is mixed well, we're going to pour it over into the unbaked pie shell. And this makes a nice deep pie. Makes it fill the crust up real well. Get all the goodness out here. Okay. Now we're going to place this in the oven, in the preheated oven to 350 for about 55 minutes. what we want to watch for is we want to make sure we take it out while the filling is still a little jiggly, because then it will, as it cools, it will thicken a little more, and that's what makes the creamy.
Right.
Our best ever creamy fudge pie has been taken out of the oven, and I told you that we want to take it out while it is still a little jiggly. See how the center is still a little jiggly, but the crust is all nice and brown. Now when that cools off, it's going to firm up some, but it makes the best creamy filling you will ever eat. It's delicious. Now let's look at our Bible verse for the fall. We're trying to take this one to memory now. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. Psalm 118:1. Come back and see me soon.